Hi everyone, I'm back here for some more analysis and I'm going to be covering measures 17 through 21 in this video, and this is where I left off from the last video on this prelude. I'm going to play the audio from the beginning just to get you into the piece and make use of that green highlighted portion right at the very beginning. It tracks with the audio, and it's nice to follow along because you can match what you see with what you hear. Here we go. Okay, it's good stuff. I stopped it about halfway through measures 23, and I'm only going to cover up to 21 today, so that was all that I'm going to cover. Here's measure 17 where I'll start it off, and then we'll go up to the end of 21. This video I think will be pretty straightforward in terms of the analysis. There won't be anything too heavy here. What happens, and you may have already noticed, Bach in measure 17, he just repeats the opening material, okay? And it's verbatim, except for one spot. It's exactly the same as the opening measures. It's just in a new key. Instead of being in the key of A minor, he's modulated to the key of E minor, the dominant key, and that's something we would expect to typically happen. But if you look, measures 17 and number 1 are the same thing. 18 and measures 2 match. 19 and measures 3 are identical. Measures 20 and measure 4 is the same. And also 21, it's almost exactly the same, except for same as measure 5, except for one thing. The third beat of each measure, here it is, I'm circling it there in measure 5, and then down here measure 21. The third beat is a little bit different in the upper voice. In measure 4, I'll blow this up so you can see it more clearly, the third beat starts in the upper voice on the note C, and then it skips up a third to E, and then it steps down, okay? Fine. Now down here in measure 21, it doesn't do that. It actually moves up stepwise and then skips down at the end. It's a subtle difference, but I think it's worth noting. What's the big deal here, and is this a big deal? I'm not sure. I should, however, say that I think what happens in measure 21, and we're going to get into it in the upcoming measures, you start hearing Bach develop the material, and he starts using a lot of sequences. And I think this subtle change in measure 21 from what happened previously, it leads your ear into a new section. And Bach isn't just verbatim copying exactly what he did before in a new key. And I think that's worth noting. So I hope that makes sense. I think this video is fairly straightforward, and I'll plan to see you next time. Please, if you have any comments or thoughts, some people have been writing their comments in some of the videos, which is great. I like getting feedback, and definitely not saying my analysis is always perfect, or it's the best way to do it. So if you feel inclined, please leave me a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, that's all for now. Take care.